That one of the reasons why the divorce never came up was because Lumba's sister Nestina actually begged on her knees that they shouldn't do this.
To who? Between the two of them?
Two of who?
She begged who?
She actually begged the Akosua Serwaa woman.
Okay.
That please, let's not do this.
Let's not do it.
Fache.
The penny is saying, "Your mama now, Nanka, you miss here. I feel quasi. I will quack.
Cabe 3 days as for this. Who's a penny frame? And I said, no, I got you into me, Panoa. And I'm saying, I say, the massy, the vecino higher, Baby to phone until what day. No mark and plan. We buffy, no material, and buffy, no society. So we saw for no matter, I mean, a year no.
Did you also check whether there was an attempt by the wife?
Which of them?
The first wife.
Okay.
Akosua Serwaa, to seek for divorce.
Yes, she did.
She did. And there are documentations to that.
Yeah. She sent an intent to divorce. But this is where the injustice came in.
Okay.
Who released that letter? Because it was just with the man that died. There was a response to that letter. Now, why was that response never released? Because in that response, Daddy Lumba denied the 17 kids. That the woman said, I've heard you have 17 kids. He denied it. 2, he denied marrying any other woman.
Lumba, and Cresse, Chilia, Akosua. No offense.
Lumba, almost see her, and almost see the call.
Lumba, nim baby potty, Monsieur Penny call.
I didn't think about
They don't want us to know.
If you can't cram, say immediate, Yamian, meaning baby, a million or that. So done crying you, so that he from, but had a fanam. Aha. So, yeah, I'm here, some come
Journalist, this woman whose name you mentioned.
Yeah.
When was that? Do you have an idea the last time she spoke with Lumba before his death?
Yeah, 2 weeks before he died.
You're very sure?
Yes, that's what she said.
Okay.
2 weeks before.
That's what she told you.
Yes.
That's what she told you.
And then I have somebody also who spoke to him 2 hours before he died. Yeah.
You see, Ola, all that you are saying, you have no evidence. No. But when somebody also bring
what is the what is the evidence we are looking for? What evidence do you want?
Ola Michael ese ma Akosua Brempomaa ena pa na kuma Akosua Serwaa chew se emano enjai ni nua eyeda de Lumba obeka yi a lete bi eba bontre a eye maame Akosua Serwaa true ne lawyers atwroye e de bread the late Daddy Lumba senka ba bia wale no adru na busua no wabre entikati ntontan obia enko ne ba bi ono ne Ola Michael e kire mu se eye ma Akosua Brempomaa ene ba mu ene ne kuma Akosua Serwaa ekata aye se awadegyayi a otu ho na mo no osere no a onyai ebu nkotodwe epa aye na kuma achewo ene olade fele no nyina ababontre owiye ena wo se kire mu se sa awadegyayi anamo no kura aye ma Akosua Serwaa tu ye no kura no the reason why clear or the two that particular aye anamo no ene Ola Michael so that that particular aye enchiremu nzo so aye de ababontre say that particular reason no aba eya bontre wona say ono ankasa ay investigation atwehwem ahunu se ukopie mu awo jaman emremu a Daddy Lumba ana ne yere Akosua Serwaa omunyaye awo jaman emremu nanso ewa pa se Ghana hade yese ma Akosua Serwaa ene the late Daddy Lumba Charles Kojofosu ejai awade ewo Ghana ha abusua. The interview and answer the video was very, very interesting. Na chere enye izina busua enei questions are amanfo ebusai pa ene se ehemfa ena yisie the late Daddy Lumba abusua okopie mu ewo eye pa akoso a wo mo se Daddy Lumba yensie no ewo eye pa akoso e ba kopie mu ho sa so ena busua okopie mu ewo ensuta esoso a abusua de free ho eba esoso ne se Daddy Lumba yensie no ewo suta ohwe eye menua the mad king echia Daddy Lumba maame amasa sabi ne na ena ewo eye na chi no but ehososo yensie eye Daddy Lumba esoso ewo ho sa asoso ena busua okopie mu esoso ewo eye ekwo hene ene to no no a okopie mu okwo soso a ɛhɔ so nkyerɛmu afiri hɔ ba no so ne sɛ yɛnsie Daddy Lumba ɛso so ɛyɛ de ɛwɔ hɔ nti ne question amafo busa ne sɛ ɛna hemfa paa ɛna nei abusua panyini ɛkɔsie ɛyɛ Daddy Lumba the late Charles Kwadwo Fosu ɛkɔ hene ɛna to no no ɔno so ɛconfirm yɛ later on ɛna abusua yɛ maame yɛ wote ha yi ɛkyerɛ baabi pɔtea yɛkɔsie Daddy Lumba nti nei sɛ ubusa this particular question sɛ ɛhemfa ɛna esie Charles Kwadwo Fosu Daddy Lumba yɛ maame yɛ kyerɛ baabi kura esie no ɛyɛ ɛkɔ hene yɛ papa yi ebie eniyema bi so but wanse dance studio but yɛ maame no ɛna si studio abusua mo all those videos ni nyinaa ɛbɛba abesom aha ɛyɛ AHINTASEM TV subscribe like and share the comments so na ɛfa ɛba me ansa na ɛbɛhyɛ nkɔmɔtwetwe na se ɛde afiri enei ɛyɛ nsɛm o la mike ɛde aba betu twa no abusua o la mike video no nkɔmɔ wo na oyɛ o la mike video no a na ɛyɛ sosokrisafo enei pese odi nkɔmɔ sɛ akwess wula ateki size akwess wula e defende e maame Akosua Serwaa kyerɛ sɛ wula empese adanyi subia efiri ɛyɛ wodobroni e camp ba bia no la mpese obagya tom but utie nkɔmɔ no so yie pa na ohwɛ yɛ papa sosokrisafo so yie a ɔno so nkɔmɔ no so kwakwayɛ sɛ ɔno so e defende ayɛ wodobroni utie no nkɔmɔ no yie a akwess nkɔmɔ a efiri wodobroni so camp eba no ayɛ ɔno so gye san nkɔmɔ no di pa but the efiri ɛyɛ maame Akosua Serwaa camp ba no ayɛ ɔno so nye san nkɔmɔ no so ni enti na akwayɛ sɛ ɔmo akizu la sɛ ade na odefende ɛyɛ Akosua Serwaa ayɛ sɛ o belong to that particular camp but utie ɔmo so nkɔmɔ no a na so akwayɛ sɛ ayɛ sɛ ɔmo so ya belong to odobroni so camp the interview was very very interesting here pa na ansa na busua ebekɔ so no yɛhyɛ nkɔmɔtwetwe na se ɛmfa mfiri ɛyɛ paako so na ɛne yɛhwɛ adeɛ ɛne yɛkɔpie mu paako so ahemfi a panyini baako ɛna te hɔnom no a ɛne yi wɔto n'anim dua dwam sɛ Daddy Lumba deɛ yɛamfa no amma paako so na kane papa mu a ɛsɛ nkɛne Daddy Lumba bɛto paako so ban mu baabi a yɛsie ahemfo no na kyerɛ sɛ Daddy Lumba no yɛde hyeɛ prɛko pɛ ɛwɔ ɛyɛ paako so ɛsɛ nkɛde bɛto ɛyɛ paako so ɛban mu na ɛnɛ yɛn ntimi amfa no anyɛ de amma ɔde ne nsɛsi ne bu dwam sɛ yɛamfa Daddy Lumba amma hɔ na deɛ wɔn mu no sɛ ɔmo nim baabi abusua panyini ade Daddy Lumba ɛkɔɔyɛ up to date a wɔn kasa die abusua no o ɛwɔ paako so no ɔmo nim baabi pɔtea abusua panyini ade Daddy Lumba ɛyɛ de ɛkɔɔyɛ na panyini kyerɛ mu sɛ ayie no kura no wantimi ama no osuro sɛ obi di adeɛ bɛhwe ne tirim sɛ bi mpredus baabi oduru no wanyini no osuro sɛ obi di adeɛ ɛbɛhwe ne tirim enti ɔmo do ɔmo sɛ ɔmo busu dwam aka ne kyerɛ mu sɛ Daddy Lumba deɛ oni paako so busua yɛnti ne mra na ewie a yɛbɛkɔ nsuta ne akutie nkɔmɔ wɔ hɔ ne ewie a yakɔ ɛkoɔ na ɛkoɔ no ɛna hɔ secret ɛkɔpie ya ehunu baabi yɛde Daddy Lumba ɛkɔto yɛ ɛhwɛ face video no mra
me a na me ka sɛ fɛn na na doctor
okay nana doctor
Lumba ɛn kore sɛ nkyiri nya
paako so
okay Lumba ya kana sɛ abusua pɛne me na doctor ɛna paako so hene yɛnyira yɛ wɔfa asɛm
eti krom ha na Lumba wɔtena ya na asɛsɛ ne titi
kurom ha de wantena ha na me ka sɛ me wɔfa asɛm me kura me hunu baako
okay
na baabi a wɔtena yɛ paa ɔmaame no teɛ ɛna ɛyɛ nsuta kɔ ɛhɔ ne bea a ɔmaame na ɔte
na ɛkoɔ no hɔ no ɛyɛ kuro foforɔ bi anaasɛ
koɔ no ɔma na nanom ɛne kɔ awadeɛ wɔ hɔ nsuta hɔ ɛna ɛkɔ ɛne ɛkyerɛ ɔmo baabi a ɔmo ntena ɔno na yɛato obi ɛkoɔ
gyere wo ka sɛ na ɔma ha deɛ sɛ saa ha na mo firi a na mo san so yɛ ade hye sɛ na obi firi mu a ha na bɛma no krabea
ɛhɔ nyinaa kɔ hɔ obi firi mu a yɛtumi bɛsie no ha yɛtumi sie no kɔ
okay enti that Lumba almost see ha and almost see the call
that Lumba nim baby potty so pen de no call
okay
so because nim say ko sie no ma po announce pa en trato nim baby a ko sie
ɛde tim balasa
ɛne de ono anasem na me kasa abusua no say sisi nam Lumba wuo nti na koro ye nim
mumu ya
ebi wo penerafa na ebe wo kuma nafa nti ye nyina no ye nhya na nye baako fa Lumba wuo no enu nti na wo hwem titiri pa no abusua pena kyerɛ bebe ponti ko si Lumba nka wo hwem pa kapa Akosua no nti na wo se ko beda because wo fa no mu ma mennom nuanom bebre wo ebe mo wa
the pound on every single say Krum ha na that Lumba ofra
ni nchiri nye ofre ni nchiri ne ya ni nchi eda wo fa no wo ma mennom onuanom ye nyara ye nchiri ne ya ne ko de kwa wade me na ya na no ne ko kwa wade na Lumba opene baby ofre pa nchiri ne ya
na abusua papa kyerem se ono no de oka ne dwam se da Lumba de oni eye pa koso enye ho no de beto ye na afa abusua ye firi hoy na yenko eye insuta esoso na yenko hwese ededa Lumba ekoto insuta anase yamfada de Lumba ankoto eye insuta eho so eye ye nwa bema isuso eye de edi eye enkumo bi ewo ho se dadi Lumba kura wote ase no oye amuni bi wo ho ewo ne maame enna nkyɛn se nkasa bi ofiri mu a enka yemfa no emmeto eye ne maame nkyɛn ewo nsuta efiri se ho ana dadi Lumba ekosie ne maame eye amasa nanso so omo twɛn ya se nkasa tide no ede dadi Lumba ebeba eye nsuta yamfa no amma up to date omo kwa ne maame nan ho akohwe se dadi Lumba hye ho no anase won hye ho no mo koye no omo se dadi Lumba hye ho na dadi Lumba yo bi otiase no taba nsuta ye pa afiri se ho no tena ya enyine ye ne adade no oba ho eba ne maame nan ho ebehwe David ma ekoni adade se ho nom ayifi ana ho fu a no asiesie ho kama ne adade we so ne nkoma omo so di ye video no emra
pemachi a eye dadi Lumba o maame ankasa eye ne na na wo ye chisisi a no na Ghana fo bi kire se dadi Lumba tiase no oye enani bia so ofiri mu a ebesie no awo maame nkyɛn but e ba krom ha no krom afo no kire se dadi Lumba furu no amaha anase na mu na amaha krobe ne wosi
e won suta
asante suta na almost ya hana Lumba free no kre
no kre pa no free
Lumba almost some ba ha besie no no kre
ki funu ne de me hu se ye de ba ha de
mama sita ha
funu ne de me hu se ye de ba ha de
ba so almost say your mama aha ni si
your mama de o mama na o si ya me no
mama na o sita se Lumba de amfana ma ha
ono abu de funu ne de me hu se ye de ba ha de
okay Lumba otiase no ba ha
oh yeah once a while be now aside ma no ba ha no ba o ma me na no so ba hwehwe de e ko ne ade
yeah nti wa ma ha anya ha ne ba bi si no
aha de sisi am kasa ha ne be si no pa na kra no mi ni ba bi e bo no de ya mfa na ma
na kire se abusua nsuta so ye ko ho no e ho so abusua dadi Lumba eni ho kire se hwe no ba bia yenye de yehunu ena ayemenua Matkin eto aso a kire se odi ekopie mu ewo eko se okwa akohwe se dadi Lumba eni pa akoso na ene oni ensutade a na kire se kan ne ken eko ene de no beko efiri se ba bi miensa we ene nei omudi nkomo se dadi Lumba eye den efiri enti menua Matkin ebo anan ekopie mu ewo ko no eye eko hene esoso ye papa yi ede tunanim se ampampa oni abusua panyini ye papa Kofi owusu aka Tupac edi nkomo se abusua panyini emfada de Lumba emra ko kireso besie no ewo eye ko ema abusua panyini gitumu dwam se ampampa obaba besie de Lumba ewo eko ama abusua omutu ho na mokra ebona etiesie ba bi kama a kyerese nkomode dade Lumba eba abeto na akabe se nansa ama dade Lumba ayie aduru honom no ana abusua panyini frɛ no sɛ na nei wadawroma mentimi mbesie dade Lumba wode sie no ewo eye eko ero busanse bo enti obi am no wadi nkomo ama wagye atum kama sɛ obaba besie dade Lumba ewo eko ha na die na tesa ɔse asɛm a abusua panyini de tu na dem no sɛ tensɛm no ye otie ne ye sɛ dade Lumba emma no ɛse so omo besie omo papa ewo ko honom a omo baba betu funu no na ha no na ema wo sɛ the question is obi na ekotu funu no anaasɛ dade Lumba mano na sɛ bi eba betu funu no enti wo so ɔka asɛm na kyerɛ na abusua panyini twa so sɛ ɔde funu no ama eye dade Lumba mano tie ne yo ɔsɛ abusua panyini ka kyerɛ ne sɛ dade Lumba mano sɛ so omo besie dade Lumba ewo ko a omo beba bitu funu no enti wodem efunu no ama dade Lumba emma no tie yewi a ebubusa kwahye bi eye den esoso ewo eye ehonom oso aka sa kra no emani dwai odwaye papa kra ma oka se eye no kra onko nanso akoye panyine no eduru honom no eye nduru ho ye bufo bi afiri ne mu ema okwaye no okodu eye no se na busua panyine hu na busua papa ma busua panyine busa se na nya na oka se wo ma eye etu bepede eye den ewo ha ose wanka hwe ama ose abro mu pagya mu no kura no enka bo di akire akohwe ba bia ede dade Lumba ekwa akoto ba bia kosi dade Lumba ose hwa na police for no pam wo bia se hwe no bia ni amu na chi hwe no bia ni dade Lumba amu na chi onpam wo bia na ose agya okopa ne ba bi tiraye enti ono no de up to date o to hono mu yi wonim ba bia kosi dade Lumba wonim ba bia kyerese abusua panyini ade dade Lumba akwakoto ne mom de oka kyerɛ ne sɛ dade Lumba ma ne sɛ opere besie amu no ewo eko hono mu a ombaba betu funu no enti odi funu no ama dade Lumba ma no sɛ ba biom kosi ne de abusua ibabo awura oni ahwe ehwe sa video no so mra
Japani ye sanke ye mama na wa ha na nka ye mesie ne ha
afeye ko ha se
ewo ko ha je wona nanu mi yenu nyina gu ha ne wo fada ha ne bibia ha ne oke ye be ye no
abra ai omo ye yenu abema no aji no omo ka se omba be si no kru ibu but amanfo kire say no anya ha no be si no say ne sitie
ohina aboda ana kre ni abusa pani kotenas no me de no me pade no wa se betimi kranka ibeko
yewi ebeko
ni na da abrebe ni aboni din o to obonyum bi boni din wa ntimi yese ka emfa no me se ni no na yem ne maame wo yi mistake ku sie no sita mwana ntimi de na me se me mpini saade no yo ye no mwana ni so mi ndie
nye bi
nka emfa no mra yaka ama ze ebusia nyina atna se aka mo pneso ka be 3 days as for this na usa peni frame ana say ade no ojo yentimi pa no na say ade o say ni mase ibesie no haya mba betufu nti wode funu ma plan mi bufi na mete ya mi bufi na mse saade a so wo so mfa no ma hade a me ayi no me ma tinano ayi nimre da na me kwa yi hu mi awo kan wo say so ma na ni apusa pani buafu ya so ma na mi epeni a so we epeni dia so mne ni ma di na kasa na ahwe ye na wi si a se minua no si ade no koto si ade no ko oni ba oni It can't be biasa minim.
Yabi ada kwa.
See akura na me ofa ba kon kasa. Minim baby a ojo. E na koto. Abusia pani en kan kire me say unia no oda ha.
Ana so oda ha.
So oda ha ti me ko hini. So busami say me dia see a me free yi no ba e obi amanfo busami. Amanfo busami pa onto busami am se me me kan kure me say me dia nyame anim minim baby a me nua no oda. So oda nkran yo. So oda hin phone but had e amfa number. Aha. So yeah, na me yes come the net. No, the boutique grass you and boutique and come be join. And our friend and can auntie. See a minion. Nim baby or say. Nim baby or that. Nim she. This episode happening now. But
we will chase ebusia pani to park. Lumba I amun krabaton. And into the money me answer say, ye see no suita, ye see the Akoso, and I see ye seen a corner. Sir, because said ye busa house say, Wunimuno, Ness and I say, who a month for Casse, Lumba Moon Crano, we have it
me. I can do okay, but me one day. Meet me as what to name mom. A be a tree, and no rather catch them say, be a nana, Uniano, a hammer. You said about Mr. Weber, over Baby can't say. Wabeka say union or this is see a amateur idea. Baby, I don't mean
that yes,
so maybe a million or I remember done me or yeah, be a omelette to him. We dear to cry. Personally, be obiam, no be a nature, will be a new power yet. I'm a trainer.
Na abusia after enkomo we no. Ena eyeye maami. Wono ato nanim dua dwam ekire muo baabi kura ye deda Lumba ekoto ye ono na ye maami abusua ekire mu dwam se abusua panyini ka kire wo mo se da Lumba te ase no osaye wel foforo se owuah ye nsie no woni fie e won kran enti maami tere yese enkran enene yesi da Lumba ewo wono ankasa efie abusua entimla
enti na ye pelimu kwa ngo mpre so na mo ko ne kato se owuah enfa no nkran ne da bi enfa no nkotum
Never go to the derby.
abusua bakayi a amanfo bebre edisan komo we ya na akoye allegations amanfo emeki said that the Lumba party ni free honmo a na esie no but na niam na nya na honmo sa enu tie maami so a ono so ye ekofo ni bia omo no mo ba yie ni bi no ono no ye ekofo ni bia kire so ono no wo odoburu ni side a uti ni nkomo bi odidi wo kire ni ade ne dia ono no wo odoburu ni campo a kire se wo linki to abusua panyini ene ade ebu abusua panyina ba so kora se ekwan wo fa so gina mu na eye Akosua Brempomaa no pese ogu abusua nanimu ase na ono mo twemanso ene ade nenso abusua panyi gina ene odidi komo bebre ma nipa hunu ba bia ono akase wo gina mo kire mu se tadi Lumba de enkran ene de na koto wo ono ani fie na tese ni nkoma manfo die se tadi Lumba de East Legon fie hono mo a ene esie no ono na ya manfo wo mo di nkomo bi se sanete de a na emu a enkofo be de da no de ebia na nye tadi Lumba emu no na omo eye den ebe de da no ono na abusua ekobie opanyini ni nkomo bi aye nanayi eye den ediye se abusua panyini ka kire ne se tadi Lumba mano esise omo besie on papa wo ko no mu a omo beba betufuru nto de furu na mankwara no that which is enei enkomo bi so ne nam se even kura no enkura no kura nim ba bia esi omo papa ana se bi omo papa emu no kura no wo mo amfa mani ehu no the question is enkura no kura no sabi na omo wo control omo papa emu no so sa na mi busawo the question is se abusua panyini di sankomo no kire eye na nai se sei na nkora na ka akire nti wo didi nkora na ka no so na wo de emu no ama eye nkwala no a na which is na nkwala no momu ewo control ewo mo papa mu no so. But looking at that the Lumba ye from the one our two hormones and seminano, Bibian wa a show that say Enquadano no more control. Ewa mo papa sebi. Emusum puno benya control. Ewa mo papa yeso. Now the question be ma say busa. A man seminin so emfam mamia and tro ewa baby ni say. Say that the Lumba no one can according to my means say. Owuah yensie no ewo ne East Legon efie allegedly yensie no mon kran said the omo kayi a ayede so da busu apanyere so nkobeje penie se oboba besie da Lumba ewo ko ehonom ama impomu bo amana nyina onsensem na koi bibi wo na me nkire oni mamum ba ko ye de ewo ha utie enkoma pa akosofo di a obeso mo kire se then the Lumba enchi pa ene pakoso. Nyemumu. Omona nana nom tu bata ko eye nsuta. Oho ena omko tran ya kire sa ware ene de omona nana nom ko ho. Na tese o tie nkomo ni ya omko sa wade no. Omko wale wo nsuta adehie efie ena omko wale ye. Enam se omko wale wo nsuta adehie fie ni ntino. Ene ma nsuta ehine ema omu baabi ekotena ya eho ene ekowo no na cheso hwemu kura no a eye ekowo ekuru no kura no de Lumba mu asefo omu nanananom ena ekochichire saa ekowo ekuru no se wate ase na saa ne nkomo no akwa apoye tina hwe a paakoso ekowo nsuta na cheso baabia ne de no mbetimi asie de Lumba according to nkomodie na obi ekremu say the Lumba free ho na tese nka ahwe paade a nka ekowo no ene eye paakoso no pa na nkelenke na tese nsuta ne de eye kurade akyekyere dada no mkobo omko ho awade but eye ekowo ne de tie nkomoni ya na se dade Lumba ne nanananom ene kwakyekyere saa ekowo eye ekuro no abusua na tese nei ye huru baabi a yesie eye dade Lumba Charles kwadwo fosu afi abusu efiri wono moy na yanko eye ola make esusu nkoma kyerese nei wodie ono na abusu nei ola ahwie ne mamu aye de ede egu wonom se aye no kore se 2018 ya maami Akosua Serwaa etu anamon senka obejai ni kunu Charles kwadwo fosu na the reason why maami ni tu anamon no ne se Womwa na ombefa da Lumba free Ghana et nkobo show ewa mama no ne enkuru ni so no de bia na maami Akosua Serwaa tanya report from those promoters no organizers no what say anytime bia omo ebe a private sa e dia mani kuru bia no ni kuru di offer foforo kan wo say before nsa no obeba abebo sa show no omunsanye visa foforo mfa ma wo ba bia wo ka ne ho a ye frɛ ne wodobroni na anytime bia no na yire receive that particular particular message no from promoters no befa dade Lumba ono ena ma na yire no etu anamo se wabre sa time na poison sensem ni nyina ayeden abeba ene ade enti sa na ma no ene ma na yire etu anamo senka odi ni kru no muntembete but according to Ola dade Lumba respond a wode koma ye maami Akosua Serwaa na babontre se on maami Akosua Serwaa ne report no mu no yesi otwere wo mu se dade Lumba awo be 17 na afi so wasa wale oba foforo wo Ghana ha am say dade Lumba respond a wode call ye no enya babontre but according to Ola se wo read that particular letter no wo read bi say dade Lumba deny wo letter no mu se omo 17 na wo say deny ye esusu wo letter no mu se onwale wodobroni enti those particular nsemu a eye maame Akosua Serwaa nka wo gina so e de be jai e da Lumba da Lumba deny e won respond mu a o de koma maame Akosua Serwaa back ne se onwale wo doguruni afi kura so no onwo sa 19 no asede ndie no enti awade ne de wompene e ma awade ne ngu ene aguchina eho ene o lecture mu se maame Akosua Brempomaa eskomu ekobu nkutodwe epa na kuma maame Akosua Serwaa chew se na dawroma ba bi oni ni kuna chance aba beduru no awale gya ye de wosere no a wonnyai ne tuo enkotwere de atwere abusua ne ulade nkomo ayeden a kire niema mu pa kire se nei go deep into court nsem both kumase ene eye enkran niema bi a wola so aye ne back door ono akasa informations anaso ono akasa investigations bi a waye ne back door no ene wonya abotre bi nsem nyina AHINTASEM TV video na emra.
Are you a member of the Lumba's family?
Nope.
Are you a member of Brone's family?
Nope.
What about Akosua Serwaa?
Nope.
Then you're just like Papashi.
No.
But you are a friend of Papashi?
Yes.
Okay.
So what is your locus in this whole matter?
My locus is one. What's that word? Commonsensical. Is it commonsensical locus? Enemy holding. Yes.
Who has invited you?
Kongonsa invited me. Like, you know, it's a media job. So like, when issues, first of all, Daddy Lumba is a legend, and everybody in the space actually knows who Daddy Lumba is.
When you rent a store in a studio in a cheap area, whilst you are doing your product, somebody is outside shouting Akesha. You ignore him and let's go on. Can you imagine?
So if there's anything about Lumba, I mean, the media obviously.
So you were doing your work as a journalist.
That's the first part.
The accusation is that you've been contracted by one party to do PR for them and communication crisis management. The accusation too is that your narrative has been one-sided.
It's possible.
It's obvious.
If it is possible, then journalism cannot be one-sided.
Well,
journalism is balanced. So once you are not being balanced, you are doing an agenda.
I said it's possible.
It's obvious, not possible. It's obvious.
It's possible depending on who is listening and making that accusation.
Okay, let's ignore the accusations and listen to you yourself. You are doing your work as a journalist.
Exactly.
Your work makes people uncomfortable. They've been insulting you about it.
It's normal. I learned that. people obviously have to be uncomfortable when the truth bites them hard.
What is your truth?
My truth is that let's have a society where everybody's right is protected. And let's also begin to understand that the tree of justice actually bears the fruit of peace. If there's no justice, peace doesn't really reign.
Is anybody's right not being protected?
Yeah.
Is anybody being denied justice?
Yeah. So if they are saying that I seem to be supporting one side, or maybe my narrative have all been in support of one side, probably is because those that are saying that don't get too comfortable with the way I go about it. But in all my narratives, I have never gone against the other side. Never.
Which people are not being treated?
I've always said that, look, do not blame the two women for whatever is going on, but blame the man that was in the middle of them. Because the man knows what he told the younger one that made her stay for all these years and gave him safe skates. And he knows what he told the elder one that made her also stay, in spite of the fact that there was a knowledge of a smaller one or a younger one. So blame the man, not the woman.
Whatever you claim the man told them that made them stay, after the man died, did what he told them change? Did he tell them what he had told them?
After he died, obviously, then one of them will get to understand that, oh, okay, so this thing that you're saying...
So stick to what he told you. If what he told you maintained peace for some years, then stick to it. Why are you going to say he told me this? So
he's the one that holds it. So if he's gone, he's the one that's holding those things in place. Now he's gone. They're just going to fall. And then everybody tries to find their space. That's it. It's like water. I mean, they take the direction of the direction you give them, or the shape of what you put it in. That's water. So if you take out the shape, everybody goes, the particles go there.
Who has been denied justice in this case?
Can't you see it?
No, I don't.
You don't see it?
No.
Are you sure?
100%. And I'm being honest with you. I'm not a coward. Who has been denied justice in this case?
Okay. First of all, I find it uncomfortable to believe that a woman that I will start life with for so many years, even before the younger wife was born.
Possible.
Yes. Would suddenly become like an enemy, like somebody that doesn't matter. Somebody that should shut up after my death. That is what I found uncomfortable. Because I have this proverb that I kept saying consistently. Say, "Komfu bonia, watna yare for, ama komfu pabetuno." or you're comfortable. But the point is that she has been able to sustain this man before you came to be the sweetest one. So you cannot disrespect her. Do you get what I'm driving at?
I get the general.
So when I get to the point where I get to the point where there's a conversation that makes it seem like, oh, everything about this woman is bad. Oh, or no, Nisuba and Bonnie Tina Bermanager. Oh, then somebody say, oh, I mean, it makes it feel uncomfortable. I'm like, oh no, you don't do that. You don't have evidence to these things.
Yes, but these talks are coming from people who are not really having any locals in the discussion. It's
How
just,
do you know they don't have locals? I mean,
well,
at the end of the day,
when I check who the defendant and the petitioners are, none of them have said some of these words you are saying.
Okay, because those words were not
exactly.
court.
So
the court
there
issue,
are ex-cathedral statements people are talking in town.
So the court issue is a different one, because in the same court, the younger wife, Priscilla's lawyers were actually talking about inheritance in the court, where the judge said, we are not here for this conversation. This is not what you brought to court. Do you get it? But before that, that was the conversation out there. At least they took that one to the court, talking about why the girl is married, and so she also has to be given inheritance or some properties of the man. And the judge shut it down. Do you get it?
What I asked was that who has been denied justice, and you said the one who started life with the man, blah 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 blah, is being denied justice because people are using negative adjectives on her. And I said, but these ones are not coming from the younger wife or any person in particular. It's talk in town. Then you went and said the younger one was talking about property.
No, you brought
yes,
court
yes.
And I said that you were trying to say that those things were not in court.
Yes.
And I'm saying that yes, they were not in court, but some of the things that were outside were even sneaking.
So I'm coming there. So if we go to courts, and the younger wife says, I have kids with him, I might tell some of the property. How does that deny anybody justice?
In her defense, because she was not the one.
Especially when you drag her to court that you are not a wife.
And then she did a counter.
She says, no, I am a wife.
Yeah, she did.
Not only am I a wife, I'm entitled to this and this and that. So who is being denied the justice here?
No, that's not it. It's not like not only am I a wife. It's like you rather were not a wife. You were divorced.
Okay.
So that was a counterclaim. Do you get it?
So
it was like I'm fighting you. You, the man, divorced you. You don't even have a say here. And I'm saying no. I'm still married to the man. This is why I'm saying I'm still married to the man. And then once we are doing this, you are also bringing in inheritance stuff. I'm like,
hold on. So when the senior one accuses the junior one of not being a wife, you do not see that as an attempt to deny her justice. But when the junior one says you're also not a wife, you say that is injustice.
Okay, so the senior one had a reason, and her reason was what took them to court. Do you get it? Her reason was I was married under civil marriage agreement with this man. So based on her understanding, if I'm married that way, then you cannot call any other person a wife, irrespective of what kind of marriage they entered into.
So to the extent that her basis was that I had a civil marriage with the man, so your marriage is null and void, you think that call is just? That I'm asking. I just want to
because we agree that if she did,
that's what the law says.
Then she's right.
But if we agree on the same agreement, do you know that you don't go to court based on what you call agreements? Evidence is the name of the game.
No, this agreement is what we are saying here, not the court. I say if we both agree that she had a civil marriage, then every other marriage becomes null and void.
Our agreements doesn't matter if that agreement cannot be proven with something of evidential value. So
I'll come back to it. This agreement is what we are discussing here. But she taking that thing to court was for her to prove that civil marriage that will negate any other marriage but keep her own is actually valid. That is what she went to court to prove.
Was she able to prove it?
That is where that's another discussion.
So since she wasn't able to prove it, and she has sent it, she has sent it to court, and she wasn't able to prove it, she will still take it she had any civil marriage? What the record says now? Okay, so this is it. If she couldn't prove in court, let's just say she couldn't, because that's the ruling. She couldn't prove in a Ghanaian court that she has a civil marriage with this man. In the German books and records, she has a civil marriage with a German called Charles Kojofosu. In fact, they say Charles Kojofosu in the German books, in the German document. That is what is there. So now we have a problem. In Ghana, she couldn't prove that she has a subsisting marriage, civil marriage, with a man. But in Germany, their records say no, they are married under our laws. Where was the court case held?
In Ghana.
Which jurisdictions law should we work with? So by the Ghanaian ruling, does he have...
The marriage was conducted in Germany, not in Ghana.
There are processes of proving you have a marriage.
And I said they failed to prove it.
So...
But you asked if she's still, and I'm saying that in the German bush she is, in Ghana she's
No,
not.
that is what she told us. So until she proves it, it's just talk.
No, in the German bush she is.
Has she proven it to anybody
Yes,
in
she gave me
Ghana?
a document, which I also
And
went
the
back to
document...
check.
the course says document is not
Where
authenticated.
did you check from?
From the same consulate. If that document she presented before even they went to court was legit.
All these documents, where did you get them from, and how were you able to verify?
Good. So you see, this is a journalist work. Before you put any document out there, even though people had already put them out there, you cannot just go ahead and be speaking like they are speaking. You have to also analyze the document, find people or sources that can help you to prove their authenticity. I picked these documents.
From where?
From online, those that were being scattered all around.
Okay.
And assembled them to check where, okay, this one is the same as this one, and then just limited them to about 3, and then send them to people, my sources at the embassy, and then in Germany, via email, scanned, for them to check and double check, triple check, to help me see and understand if these are correct documents. Because me, I don't live in Germany, I've never been there, so I cannot speak to a German document. More to that, there were too many Dutch language on it. There was no way I could understand it. Now, each of the people, the sources that I asked to help me, came back to tell me, this is how we do it, this is our document. The last one was from the embassy in Ghana. That was the one Susan signed. Susan is the head of something there in the embassy. She signed it because it had been sent to the registry in Germany to authenticate or deny whether these two are still married. So the Germans will bring to their consulate in Ghana, and then Susan will be the one to release that information to whoever needs it. Do you get it? So Susan's signature was supposed to be proven if it's hers or not. That's the first thing I did before I went to the content of what was in there. That's how I got to know, okay, so these are not really terrible documents. Maybe the presentation in court is what affected them. The procedure, the technicality is what affected them. It doesn't mean that they were not married.
Okay. I don't think anybody is doubting whether they were married or not.
The civil.
The civil.
Yes.
But
no, people are doubting it.
I don't think so.
People are doubting it. That they were never did. If they look, there was your penny said they printed the document at Asafo.
Wait. I'm yet to hear even the same Ebusa penny.
Yeah, he said they printed
at the beginning even said that the only wife.
He didn't say they manufactured it at Asafo. So if they printed at Asafo, maybe it's a genuine document but was printed at Asafo. That's
no, but how can a German document be printed at Asafo?
Oh, but if they said, how did you get it?
We printed it. The one you scan, where did you scan it?
Yeah, where did
Is it not in Accra here?
Yeah, I use my phone.
So
in
this age of technology, are you saying that nobody can create this thing? But you see, personally, I don't think I ever heard anybody, unless you can prove it.
No, I heard a lot of people denying the fact that, especially after the court ruling, saying that I won't worry, and I will do the dry assume. See, they even said that the document, the extracts were even fake. So I also checked with those extracts, and I got to know that, oh no, that's how they do their thing. It's not like ours, where you have Hali is going to marry, he's got his signature there, the wife has got her signature there, and the witnesses and stuff. They don't do that. They do the signing for computerization. But what will be given to you has got only the registered signature. So these are the things that were confusing people, and I had to check.
Did you also check whether there was an attempt by the wife?
Which of them?
The first wife.
Okay.
Akosua Serwaa.
Yeah.
To seek for divorce.
Yes, she did.
She did. And there are documentations to that.
Yeah. In fact, the lawyers of that Lumba at that time are not the same people now.
Okay.
See, this is where I come back to where Halifax was discussing about the justice part. A woman complains about the husband's infidelity.
Yeah.
She wasn't really worried about the first child you had outside, the second you had outside. But this time you have come to stay in Ghana with another woman. And you are parading the woman as a wife. And then you are traveling with the woman and insisting to agents that if they do not document her travel, whatever, you are not coming for the shows. And some of these people report to your wife that, oh, we've given him money, but he's asking us for too many things that we cannot. What are the too many things? He said there's a certain girl, that is his wife, that has to also be made part of the entourage. And the woman is hearing all these things. And then she's confronting you saying, no, there's nothing like that. But she's saying it, she said, look, enough. Can we end this marriage now?
Okay.
So yes, she sent an intent to divorce.
Okay.
But this is where the injustice came in.
Okay.
Who released that letter? Because it was just with the man that died.
Okay.
Who released it?
I don't know.
This can't be just with the man that died. There was a sender and there was a receiver.
No, that letter was direct to the man. From the woman.
To the man.
Yes.
So there was a sender, which is the woman, and there was a receiver, which is the man.
Yes.
So the letter
the
is
woman could not have released such a letter at that time.
Why?
Now let me show you why she could not have. When that letter was sent, she was waiting for a response. In fact, in the letter she gave 10 days.
Okay.
And then the response.
10 days is for what?
To respond to the accusations.
Okay.
This was a letter written by her lawyers, not
Her
the
lawyers.
yes.
But that's what Ali was saying, that there was a sender.
Oh,
so it's
yeah.
not just directly.
No, but
from the
every
woman.
letter before it gets to her, it's
No,
going
it
to be a
was
sender.
not just from
My
the woman.
point was that it's not only Lumba who had the letter.
Exactly.
Okay.
That is the point I was
Okay.
making.
Okay.
Fair. Now, the letter was drafted by her lawyers. So
Yes.
if you read it, you
Yeah.
see their names
Okay.
there. That we have instruction from our client. The
So
rest
after
follow.
10 days, what happens?
So the letter also concluded that Charles Kojo Fosu should respond to these accusations and stuff. But within 10 days. Now the accusation,
Failure to do that.
the accusation and the response was to say that, look, I want to divorce. I need you to also agree
Okay.
to the divorce. Secondly, I have listed a list of properties that we have made during our time of subsisting marriage. I didn't take all. I've taken on these and I've written that you should take the rest.
Okay.
But these that I'm taking, I'm also asking that you renovate them because at that time they were not in good state.
Okay.
Now, so he was supposed to respond to these and also to add whether he's also ready for the divorce. Then we move on with the court
after
proceeding.
10 days, what happens?
They responded 21 days. Now, this is what the angel
The
says.
10 days was for what?
Oh, but I've said it.
No.
That the 10 days for him to respond.
Else?
Else what?
No, because
No,
if I give you that,
if I'm offering a divorce in terms of divorce, you need to agree before we can go on. If not, if you
ignore what?
ignore the divorce, then what should I do? It's like
you have options. I'll write you a second letter, or I'll also ignore. Or I mean,
yes. So listen. So after 21
I'll be
days.
honest with the whole thing.
No, but let me
Honest.
finish how the letter the
Do you know his problem? His problem is that the woman wrote a letter and says, respond within 10 days, else I'm out of this marriage.
No, that's
so
not what
he
she
thinks, even if that's what he thinks, because she has said, if you don't respond, I'm out of the marriage. That is how to dissolve a civil marriage.
No.
Uh-huh.
It goes way beyond
Okay.
that. That is
Now,
why,
now move on to. So that is
that is
civil
why
marriage is not math.
Civil marriage divorce is not
It's
one
not.
person that does it.
Okay.
In fact, the two of you could agree to divorce and go to court, and the judge will tell you, I don't think you guys are ready for the divorce. So go
Are
back.
you saying there was a response to that letter after
Yes, I was
21
going
days?
to come.
Really?
Okay.
There was a response to that letter. Now, why was that response never released? Because in that response, Daddy Lumba denied the 17 kids. That the woman said, I've heard you have 17 kids. He denied it. 2, he denied marrying any other woman. That letter, that response was signed by a certain firm, Bafuboni firm. I don't know if it's the same Bafuboni I know, because I know Bafuboni.
And you have that response?
Yes. I know Bafuboni.
Do you have that response?
No, I have that response that was listed, but I don't have the document. I just read it on video call.
Did you authenticate it?
I didn't need it. I didn't want to because I've never spoken to it. This is the first time I'm speaking to it. I've never mentioned it.
No, it looks
If
as
I needed
if
to mention
it looks as if anything from Akosua's west side you authenticate to be sure it is genuine.
Yeah,
But
of course
anything
I
from
have
the
to.
other camps, you say, well, I'm not interested
nothing has
in you.
come from the other camp. The letter that was released that we are discussing, obviously, I mean, so many people have confirmed that this very source was from the other camp. And Akosua Serwaa could never have released
You move
that
on.
letter.
So
you get it. So the response
you are alleging, claiming, denied that he had any marriage outside a civil marriage.
and that he had no 17 kids and he wasn't even ready for that divorce she's asking about. If these are the grounds on which you want to divorce, then these grounds he just called a bluff. So the lawyers that represent him now, not the first one, those that represent him now, in their letter to Akosua Serwaa, they said he called your bluff. How did they know? Because the man had died.
Calling your bluff
And they were
is not the same as what you described the response was. The response wasn't to call a bluff. The response was to deny the allegations and say, I don't want to divorce you.
Yes.
Calling your bluff means we'll go to hell. So, for what you are describing...
Maybe that's what they wrote in that letter. That's why I'm describing it.
Okay.
That's how the Fati Yaya... wrote.
From the Baba Jamal
Yes, from the Baba Jamal
Associate.
Associate. So this is how the trade was. Do you get it? So the fact that I've shown an intention to divorce doesn't mean I am divorced.
Agreed.
We agree. I also agree.
And the fact that you didn't mind me and I brought your Trinsa
yes.
doesn't also mean that I've divorced you. I'm
Means
showing
what?
you that I really want this thing done. But
Okay.
you are not showing any interest.
Okay. So if
So in both marriages, sorry. Sorry.
No.
In civil marriage, a trinsa does not cancel civil marriage.
Agreed.
Even in traditional marriage, a trinsa alone does not cancel it. If I bring you a trinsa, I cannot give it to you Socrates alone. It has to be in the presence of witnesses that were there whilst we were marrying. And just as the court...
All of them?
And most of them should be there. Because they need those witnesses.
I mean, most of the key people, not those who came to eat and share party jollof. No.
They are not witness. They are.
So, like, your point is that on both grounds, she's not divorced. That's your point.
That's the fact. That's the fact. Because look, like I was explaining, if I bring your trinsa, I'm supposed to meet at least witnesses. And I cannot come alone. I have to come with my family people.
Okay.
That has not ended.
Okay.
Now the families have to discuss, why am I doing this?
Why are you the one even bringing this? We're the one who brought. We didn't give it to you. It was to your father. So
exactly. So they have to know what has gone on and then try to resolve it. So the fact that I brought it alone,
first attempt.
Yeah, the fact that I brought it alone doesn't mean you go away. No.
Yeah.
They try to resolve it. So so if all these things AD out in the call, right? Is AD out. Fail. Then finally they say, okay,
okay, Ola, I agree. That is how it goes. So in the mind of Akosua Serwaa, her intention was to divorce.
Yes, because she was tired.
She was tired and she wanted to go.
Yeah.
So she brought the trinsa wrongly.
She started with the letter.
And then brought the trinsa wrongly.
Yeah.
The procedure was not followed.
But she actually did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And went away. At that time when she went away, was she considering herself? Be honest. Let us be honest. In her mind, after bringing the twins and all that, in her mind, was she still married to Lumba?
Of course.
Really?
Yeah. You want to know why? Where did they get married? They get married in Germany.
No.
Let me break it. Yeah. They got married in Germany.
Yes.
Their matrimonial home is in Germany. The man left matrimonial home to come and start a new family.
No, to come and heal himself.
And chop
medical.
So why is it that when it gets to the other side, you have a certain description?
Which description?
He ran away. He left the matrimonial home.
Yes. No. If we marry in Ghana, live in Ghana, and I travel outside for a long time,
there is a difference between relocating to seek medical aid and running away from matrimonial home.
Oh, but that's an excuse.
No, but he said, let's go and heal my spine and my waist. And she says, that is what their response is. Hold on. The letter from...
No, wait, I have a reason for asking that question.
I read it from the letter from his lawyers. But the letter was out there. The Lumba's lawyers also, the family also restored that no, Lumba didn't actually abandon his matrimonial home.
What did he do?
Well, it was your client, the woman you've been doing PR for, who decided to abandon her ailing husband when he was coming to Africa to seek traditional and alternative herbal medicine for his spine and his jonku.
Okay.
And then she was there enjoying Berlin and Bonn and Germany and Stuttgart. So he didn't run away. He came to heal his bones.
Our politician friends get sick. They travel to Germany.
It depends on what.
Our footballer friends get sick in Europe. They come to Baba Shokoto at the Kofi runabout there to come and heal his bones. Lumba is a Ghanaian musician.
Those are Ghanaian footballers.
Lumba is a Ghanaian musician.
We are talking about spine.
Yes.
Is it not Dompe?
You are telling me there was a specialist in Ghana that they will have in Germany. Did you even attend any specialist hospital?
Do you know that when you catch a local chicken, break the leg and put that leg on your spine and tie it and do shusha, it heals faster than this orthodox medicine?
Then you should have catch a local chicken and taking it to Germany to do that. Why come to Ghana? Now look,
there was this foreign footballer who came down here. He came because he wants to heal the
Did it work?
Yes.
That guy will never have a good football again.
Ola, there is something.
No, because
I was a footballer and I know.
I was a footballer. I twisted my ankle for 20 years. I've never played football.
Ola, don't discount the efficacy of the people here.
In
Germany, when they have running stomach, do you know what they do? They look for Imodium and Collodium.
Yes.
In Ghana here, all one small saliva, put it on your lung, the thing will cut. Does it not work? What are you talking about? That it is always... What are you talking? That thing works. It works. I said, when a white man has running stomach, unless it takes this Imodium, Collodium, but when an African, you put small saliva, put it on your lung, the thing would go. That was to work. That was what that was what the man came to do in this country, and it took him a long time.
So
if you are saying that the woman sees herself as a wife, when the man told us during his 60th birthday that he was in a wheelchair for some 5 years, which wife doesn't care?
What is the guarantee that this wife didn't care. That is what I don't.
The name of the game is
no. Do you want her to come and stay in Ghana?
Exactly.
Why?
You're married to the man.
Why?
Until death do us part.
So
for better, for good.
Until what?
Death do us part. For better, for good.
Why? How did the spine injury replace death? Because the man.
Hold on. If a common spine injury can do them part, why does she want to join after death? What means
no, but you people, sometimes you surprise me. Look, this person we are talking about.
When we don't have answers, then you say you are surprised.
This person
when you don't have answers, you are surprised.
So listen to this answer. This person was in court saying that she was dating a man.
Not in court.
No, evidence given in support of her. No, wait. No, which one are you referring to? No, but I didn't even let me finish.
Her lawyer, you see.
No, which one am I talking about? I'm talking about Priscilla. I'm not talking about the woman.
Oh, okay.
So you have allowed me.
Okay.
God bless you.
Okay.
Say amen.
Amen.
Thank you. She was in court having a witness testify for her that she met the man in 2006, married the man in 2010. Check when the man left Germany to come and stay in Ghana. What are we talking about? He came because of what?
So point is
the man had already been dating the girl even before there was a spine injury.
Do you know when the spine injury started?
The spine injury started in 2011.
Says who?
I'm telling you.
It started long ago.
No.
It's de-escalated and broke down in 2011.
Okay, so
is it your spine?
No, it's not my spine.
So I'm telling you when the man's spine started.
But were you there?
But
did you break the spine?
You are saying, were you there?
No, but did he break the spine? Are you the one that broke the man's spine?
Ola, if we are talking about injustice, then let us be fair. So are we saying that the younger wife, she's a medical practitioner who was being paid for her services to the man?
But
for
wait,
a man to
was she the one healing the man?
She was the man. She was the one giving him all the care.
What kind of care?
When you
included sexual care.
When you are sitting in the welcome there, hold on, I'll relax.
I'm relaxed.
When you are sitting in the wheelchair, it means there are certain things you can't do, which I shouldn't repeat. Your people may be eating.
Okay.
Who cleans them up? So if she's done all these things for years,
a nanny could have done that job to be paid.
Well, she paid for it.
A nanny could have done that job.
But a nanny did not, could have. It's different from who did it.
When the man was leaving Germany, in your own report, based on your report, to come for healing, knowing that he was going to live in his house, did he even intend to hire a nanny if he didn't have a girlfriend already?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Because
but what I know
no,
is
because
that,
he's alone
see,
and he's come to live in the house.
What I know is
so
that if we just discard the young lady and
we
say,
will never do that.
But that is what you are doing.
No, I have never done that. I've told you consistently.
What is the young lady's place?
She has worked hard.
As in the capacity as?
In the capacity as a caretaker for the man.
Do we go and do traditional marriage for caretakers?
Now, who did traditional marriage for her?
The court admits she's married traditionally. It means there was evidence to that effect. Don't say, sir, you know. You've read the full judgment.
Yeah,
you've read the full ruling. Exactly.
But I don't believe everything.
So you, the judgment, you pick and choose which one to believe or not to believe.
Because the dates they gave were inconsistent.
You doubt it.
Well,
but anything in favor.
You see, as at now,
you agree.
There are certain things that. I'm sorry. Forgive me. There are certain things that, as journalists, you may be privy to, but you cannot speak it out there.
Something like what?
Oh, I get you. There are many.
There are many things. For example, the people that this same wonderful, beautiful Priscilla had confided in that, in fact, I was not married to the man, but I have 6 kids. I have 7 kids with him, and we lost one. There are a couple of them. They had been in a meeting with elderly people like chiefs and made that confession, even in Kumasi. That also worrying, also there be any day.
We get what you are saying, though. But when it goes to the courts, where the name of the game is evidence, at least a witness showed up to testify.
And was given a chocolate for a very good testimony.
They are married. And the courts saw that testimony should be of evidential value to prove they were married.
Most credible.
So what sources may have whispered to you may be credible, but even to me, above what the court says.
Exactly.
So if you let's go back to what brought this detour.
I said yes, the court.
So let's go back to what brought this long curve. You say married by whom? The court agreed with evidence that the younger one too was traditionally married.
So in the beginning of our conversation, I referred to the two as the wives. I said the younger wife and the older wife. That's what I've been saying.
So treat her with the same respect, care and decorum, privileges and rights that any of the wives will be entitled to.
I've been doing that.
No, I don't hear you. I don't hear you.
I have never, first of all, said anything that will...
Do you know what you just told me a few minutes ago?
She's
a caretaker.
based on the.
That is not how to treat
the context
correct
of the
talk.
sickness.
Context or no context?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm saying she's a wife. She was a caretaker. You are denying her even the title of wife. Then when I refer to it that she is married, say, by whom? Who says so? I had to draw attention that it is the court who has agreed she was married. So by your own conduct and words, you are not even regarding her as a legally married wife through customary marriage. And I'm saying the way you are defending the first one, in the name of the justice, you are calling for justice by your equity, you are coming with one dirty hand.
No.
Let both hands be clean.
Okay, so let me clean the hands for you.
So treat both of them fairly.
What you said,
Especially, you gave a proverb. My tree is not good. Konfobonia. What's na yari for whom? Ama konfopa abeto no no. It means when a native doctor, no matter how we claim he is bad, manages a sick person until a so-called reputed better doctor comes. The first native doctor, we should not be ungrateful to the person.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean that the second doctor who took over, who the records say, she actually did the work of care when the man needed it most because he was incapacitated. The man himself has said it himself in many of his interviews.
No, but I like that word. She did the work of what? Care.
Exactly.
Move on.
As a wife,
who actually
please don't add it to it.
No, hold on, because here we are talking about konfoboni and konfopa, where the first one did some care before a better one came. The care the first one might have done, I wouldn't discount that. But what I know and I've heard is that when they needed the care for the spine, she wasn't there. When the man broke down, actually, it was a younger one who did all these things. So when the news came at first, we also thought she was a baby mama. But now that we've been educated beyond reasonable doubt, in no other place but in a court of competent jurisdiction, and that verdict has not been challenged, let us give her the full accord.
And that's
that's
what we are doing.
It is you rather. But that's not what you were doing. You were trying to say she wasn't a wife. You and your senior wife people.
She wasn't a wife at the time that you said the man came for healing. You see,
so at what point did she become the wife? As the court is.
Oh, but
hold on to that. Let me finish this one. When the man came, according to what he was saying, that's where I use the word caregiver. When the man came to Ghana for the so-called spine recovery, whatever, she was giving him care. But it is not the same as saying she was married to him.
But eventually
they became a couple.
So as we speak.
So from that jurisdiction he was speaking, that's why I used caregiver.
Well,
but after that, she became a married person based on the court ruling.
If we should talk by the court ruling, the man felt he could pick a second wife because he knows and has the first marriage was pure customary marriage. It was pure customary marriage.
No.
Then why did he pick a second wife?
The man that there have been pictures with him in his wedding ring. Customary marriage. Who puts on wedding ring?
You mean the man?
Yeah.
Today, many men put on wedding rings for the sake of fashion.
No, it's today, but those pictures are not today.
He's always been a superstar. They even put earrings on their
Superstars
ears.
Don't like wearing.
They are never.
Superstars, they don't like wearing wedding rings.
Sometimes they put this on their dick. Stars wear
so
rings
everywhere. So how's anybody going to know you have a ring?
So you can't say ring. You see, we are talking law here this time.
And we are talking what symbolizes a civil marriage. In public eye.
And
we are saying the man was wearing wedding ring with Amasa.
Maybe
the ring is glaring.
Maybe it's a promise ring.
Even the video that he was with the second wife.
All these things you are saying, you couldn't prove it in court that you were legally married.
And that's why there's an appeal.
So until the appeal comes, we work with what we have.
Yes, and what we have is what we are dealing with.
What if you lose your appeal?
What if we don't lose?
Yes, sir. For me, let me go back to it.
Oh, yeah, cool.
No.
Yeah.
I just want to land.
Okay.
You see, I understand why the Akosua Serwaa did whatever she did by bringing the letter from her lawyers and the drinks and everything.
You understand?
I understand.
How?
What she was going through.
What was she going through?
You just listed them.
Oh, so you understood it from my narration?
Yes, from your narration.
Okay.
So after doing all that, if we will be honest to ourselves and to the facts, when she left, she knew she's left the man. I said, if we will be honest and not being legalistic, after presenting the drinks and everything,
and
when she was bringing
drinks
the drink,
were not accepted.
You know what?
Yes, sir.
I can work for you. You can employ me, and I tell you that I quit. In your books, I'm still working with you.
If you take my salary.
Yes.
Yeah.
And at the end of the month, if you can send it to me, I won't take it.
Then I'll take it to court.
Fine, but you didn't take me to court.
Yes.
You also let me go.
Yes.
But General, where you are going, when you start processes for a divorce and you do not conclude it, you are not divorced. Though.
I understand. I said, let's be honest.
And even
But that is the honesty we are saying. What is dishonest about that?
I want to establish a point.
General, the thing you don't know.
If I don't establish it, I will.
But you are going round. Okay, let's wait for
establish. Establish.
So after leaving, she knew all this while that she was in Germany. I believe the reason why she ignored whatever Lumba was doing here, in her mind, she knew that she was not a wife. She was not married to Lumba again.
I believe. That's what you
Yeah, that's what I believe.
Okay, let me tell you what.
The things that transpired.
Yeah, the things that you have heard.
Yes.
Transpired. Yeah.
Transpired.
Okay, so let me tell you what can probably shape your belief.
Yeah.
What if I tell you that one of the reasons why the divorce never came up was because Lumba's sister Nestina actually begged on her knees that they shouldn't do this.
To who? Between the two of them?
Two of who?
She begged who?
She actually begged the Akosua Serwaa woman.
Okay.
That please, let's not do this.
Let's not do it.
Fache.
When was the last time? When was the last time? When was the last?
Were you there?
Hold on.
Were you there?
Hold on.
Were you
Hold
there?
on.
The work of
Hold
the
on.
journalist. So
Yes.
you speak to the same person.
So journalist,
who
help
said
us.
this thing,
Journalist.
and she said yes. This one.
Journalist, this woman whose name you mentioned.
Yeah.
When was that? Do you have an idea the last time she spoke with Lumba before his death?
Yeah, 2 weeks before he died.
You're very sure?
Yes, that's what she said.
Okay.
2 weeks before.
That's what she told you.
That's what she told you.
And then I have somebody also who spoke to him 2 hours before he died. Yeah.
You see, Ola, all
So
that you are
I've done too much
saying,
digging.
you have no evidence.
No.
But when somebody also bring
What is the what is the evidence we are looking for? What evidence do you want?
The one who
So-
said I spoke to him 2 months or 2 weeks before.
Ola, let's round this
he
thing up.
asked a question about
So the
Nestina. I
appeal,
said.
what are you looking at? You go and then they say she's a wife. It means that if she's a married through civil, so all other marriages are null and void. So
Okay, so first, I am not a party today.
we didn't say you are,
So
but you have an
asked me
idea.
You asked me what are you looking for?
Yeah,
So I
because
need
you
to
seem
make that
to
part
you seem
clear.
to be from that camp.
I need to make that part clear that I am not a party to the appeal.
Okay,
And I was never in court.
okay, we know.
That part
So
established. What is she looking for? Just so to understand that a marriage that is still active in Germany could be active in Ghana. It becomes a certain educational pedestal for legal people as well to also get to understand that. Oh, okay,
so she wants to give us civic education.
that's
Is
that's
that
what I am deducing.
But
from.
we know already.
But she
if
wants
it's that one, then we know
she wants to,
that if you do civil, you can't marry again. Why
she wants to clear that doubt that Socrates has.
that
That doubt that Owusu has.
that
That doubt that the lawyers of Lumba have, that she was never married as at the time the man was,
and after
died.
clearing, then
she lives in peace.
Okay.
Oh,
Ola,
okay.
I'm wondering, can you please, or do you have this information?
Which one, please?
Because naturally, a case of this magnitude, I don't think you would leave it for a witness or somebody to come and handle the case for you.
It's
are you saying your lawyer can't represent you?
Your lawyer can represent you. But
It's not.
friend
It's
can
not.
also
It's not.
represent.
It's a civil case.
Yes, yeah.
It is only criminal cases that you try in person. In even that one, there's trial in absentia because crime is committed in person. So if it's a civil case, anybody can represent you.
But if you have, you want to prove a point.
But general, looking at the tension that has reached boiling point, her absence was the best.
It was the best.
Goldberry and Construction Limited for say main country say more 5 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, finished apartment or more the air tone with a flexible payment terms. Interbusioni Juha, for numbers na a good screen so 020 70 36 710 na efromo na enomo endi eye ehun kom afetu so say opese omu sit down no from scratch to finish so betimi aboa say wo dan bi na pese omu pese omu renovate so edema so betimi ayede aboa say ene o asase na pese already start so betimi ayede aboa wasa kwan so say ene so o de open building materials so a abusua omu betimi ayede aboa say o sit down na open drawing plan ultramodern one part so contact omo na abusua munye bi emfama omo no bese no 020 70 36 710 020 70 36 710 abusua from Mrs.